Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your 2016 year tarot card read. My name is Dee, and with me tonight is my dear friend Lucy.
Hi.
So Lucy and I are going to go ahead and do your read together. She pulled a card, I pulled a card, and we're going to read them together. And you're going to get probably 3 or 4 different reads, which is kind of interesting in itself. Mm-hmm. You guys have definite, in all the ones that we've done, you guys have a definite division between the reads. So we're going to probably take a little bit more time than what we have on the others just to kind of go over it. So
yeah.
Now, one thing I want to tell you, for me, from my side of the read, there were no cups, which for some of you out there, it's not going to be about emotions and family and love. This year's going to be about career. It's going to be about education. It's going to be about your work and your creative flow. So keep that in mind. So for the month of January, Lucy received
the Six of Pentacles. Now the Six of Pentacles is all about successful material gain. And you're in a position, you have enough financial stability to share with others. Not just financially, but with your time and your energy, especially with your family and your loved ones. And it's a card of generosity and kindness. So you might think about donating to a favorite charity, a women's shelter, a food bank, whatever your passion is about there, okay?
And I think it's a good way to segue from December when you've received a lot of different stuff with holidays, if you participate in them, and to start the year off right. What a good way to start the year with giving. So for me, for the month of January, I received the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knights are about swift moving energy. Most of the time they're on horses, but on this deck, as you see, it's on a kind of an ostrich. Yep, or kind of a crane. I don't know exactly what, sorry about that. But for the Knight of Wands, it talks about possible change of residence. It can be creative energy. And the thing is with this, you want to make for certain that you check all your details. So for some of you, this is going to be a big burst of creative energy for you to start the year. It might even be a chance for you to make your resolutions and make them come to fruition. Now, when you combine the two, you've got the Six of Pentacles and the burst of creative energy. I really feel that for some of you, you're going to get this burst of creative energy, and it's going to make it so that you get enough money that you can turn around and give to other people. So this, again, has to deal with finances and work. So use your skills. Go ahead and take a chance when it comes to that creative ideas, and take a leap of faith and go ahead and do that. Now, the thing to think about, though, is that you want to make sure you check all your facts so that you can get to this point where you can turn around and give to other people. So check your facts.
Yep.
Use that creative energy and enjoy. Okay. Now for the month of February, Lucy received
the Emperor. Now the Emperor is masculine energy in control of the situation. As you can see by his robes and his adornments, it's high status. This also has a need for a rational thought. He's ambitious and financial stability, achievements. But you also need to keep a calm head in these situations and make decisions based on facts, relationships with issues, more rational. Use a more rational manner. Don't just rely on your emotions, and look at things with a clear head.
Now for the month of February, I received the World. Now the World is a source of success. It's victory, it's triumph, it's you having the world in your hands. So I truly believe that from the month before, this creative energy the burst of creative energy that you received gave you the world, and you've got the world in your hand. You can proceed however you wish because it's all in your control. So keep that in mind for that month. Now when you combine the two,
yeah, you have massive control this month.
Yeah, and you've got the world in your hands, literally. Not just, look, he's got it here. You got the whole universe right there. And then here, you know. So what a good month. You got a lot of good stuff. Again, I don't feel it's about emotional stuff. I believe it's your job. It's your creative flow.
Keep a calm head.
Right. Don't act rash, and enjoy. Let us know how that month goes. That's kind of interesting. So for the month of March, Lucy received
the Seven of Cups. Now the Seven of Cups is about feeling that you have a lot of choices and possibilities and having a hard time making a decision. So you should take your time. Again, use your logical mind, be rational, be methodical in making your decisions, especially when it comes to new ventures and things like this. As you can see, the Seven of Cups, there are a lot of different cups here, so there are a lot of different choices. You need to take your time, okay?
Now, this is again where this is a different read, so please understand. So for me, I received the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is an inevitable ending. It's talking about emerging from the darkness, talks about how the worst is over. And I truly believe that for some of you, you're going to go kind of in a depression in the month of March. You're going to have the world, and it's almost like it deflated in March for you. So focus on the positive. Yes, that it's an end to the stuff that was going on before the month with the world, but you're going to get it back. Okay, so then when you combine the two, however,
you still have decisions to make.
Right, and don't let these decisions overwhelm you to the point where you feel like you don't have a choice. You do have a choice when it comes to your emotions, with different things that are going on in your life. The worst is over. Now is the time for you to pick up your cup, choose what direction you want to go in your life, and move forward. Because you, again, even though you have the world before and you may feel like you don't have that now, you do have it. You just got it. It's just another progression in your process.
Yes.
Okay.
Choices to make.
Now for the month of April, which I thought was interesting, we both had Pentacles. So this month is all about money. So we're going to let Lucy start.
I got the Ace of Pentacles, which is about prosperity and material gain. Endeavors bring good financial reward. Yeah, it could mean a inheritance. And it's an excellent card for starting a new business. As you can see, it's a pentacle over a green, lush valley with a bright full moon, and the pentacle itself is backlit. So it's a very good card, very optimistic, good fortune card.
And I think that when you're reading it this way, you know, you picked what you wanted, and you're moving forward, and it financially behooved you to do that. So that's really good.
You made your decisions.
So for me, for the month of April, I received the Six of Pentacles. Now, you guys had it at the beginning of the year. This is a card about giving and receiving. It's about having enough abundance that you can do that, giving to those that are less fortunate around you. And I really believe that you've gone from this kind of depressive state from the month before and feeling like you don't have the world and just kind of feeling like things are ending, to where you get it back again and you're able to turn around and give away. Now, when you take the two of them together, this is a new beginning and a new financial stability and a point of creative ideas coming, you know, in the works, planning, getting that going. But because of the planning that you've done, you've got a new beginning. And again, you've got abundance that you're able to give. This is the third read. Abundance that you're able to give because you've been planning and things are looking really good for you financially. So that's for the month of April. Now for the month of May, Lucy received.
May, I got the Seven of Wands. This is a completion of a cycle. Can bring change, may have a challenge to your ideas or beliefs. As you can see, the gentleman there is standing in front of the doorway holding one of the wands. So he is standing firm in his beliefs and his ideas. That's what you need to do, but you also need to remain calm and be logical and decisive about your decisions. Okay.
So for me, for the month of May, I received the Ace of Wands. Now, this is another month. You've got two wands for you guys. It's almost like a double play. So keep that in mind. This is, again, about education, job, that kind of stuff. So, yes. So the Ace of Wands is a creative beginning. It's a new way of life. It's about ambition, success, and I truly believe that going from you're giving away to the people, again, this is the second read, giving away from the month before has given you another slew of creative ideas and a burst of energy and all these good things that you're going to be able to, start. You're going to have new ideas. You're going to have, and you went from well, actually that goes into the third read, so I'm sorry. But just remember, you're going to have a lot of good creative ideas. Use that energy to take chances and move forward.
Stand by those ideas. Stand by your beliefs. Be calm. Be decisive. And you'll be victorious.
And that's the third read. Some of you are going to be challenged in your beliefs and in your ideas, but go ahead and take a stand for them, because it's very much worth it. You've got a lot of creative ideas and good things going on. Don't let people push you around.
Or push you aside.
And when you feel like your back's against the corner, realize it's not. You've got it way out. Right there behind you is a door, and it's a door to a new beginning for you for the month of May. So that's for the month of May. For the month of June, Lucy received
the Knight of Wands. And now the Knight of Wands is a fire element. It's a high level of energy, swift movement to matters. Could indicate a move or change of address. Okay, so remember to check all the details and when you're making any kind of change, decision, or venture.
So for the month of June, I received the High Priestess. Now you went from the creative energy of the last month, from the Ace of Wands, to the High Priestess, which is about your intuition. It's your spiritual side. It is insight. It's vision. It's learning and mystery. And I think that the creative stuff that you got from the month before in May has opened up all these new intuitions and things that are going on for you spiritually in the month of June. When you combine the two, again, you're dealing with the creative energy and that's going to spur your intuition. And I really think it's going to give you some new ideas, and you're going to know, you're going to be like, wait, that doesn't feel right. Oh, wait, that feels right. Go for what feels right. Go for those ideas that really go well for you. And this is where we get the fourth read. I see a woman that's kind of even psychic, a little bit of intuition, and she's going to be approached by a young man that's going to be full of creative ideas and be a little chaotic, but it's going to be kind of an interesting thing. He's going to come in your life and he's going to challenge your way of thinking. He's going to make your intuition go, okay. May even feel a little bit different, but it might meet you on a spiritual level. So there you go. There's the fourth read on that one. It's month of July. So for the month of August, or was that June? Oh, that was June. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was June.
July is in
Okay. July, Lucy received
the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune represents cycles of life. It is known as the Destiny card, and it moves a question of change. It depends on the situations that's going on at the time. It can bring positive change. As you can see by the card, it is all mechanics. There's no human element involved in this. It's just strictly chance.
Okay, so you had the creative energy from the month before, and the feeling like you have to move.
Yeah, so you
going
make
into
the
this.
most. You make the most of this.
And that's a
Make
good
the most
luck
of it.
card.
Yes, it is. It's a very positive card. Positive change.
So for that month, I received the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is your second female energy. The first one was the High Priestess. Now, this is the month of July. The Queen of Pentacles is all about enjoying of the material comforts in your life. It's relishing the precious moments of life, prosperity, luxury. It's the good things, being able to sit back and appreciate all the good things that are going on in your life. So I really feel that you're going to feel fulfilled from all of the creative energy and all the world that you had earlier in the year. And it's going to bring you where you're able to sit back and appreciate what you have. So have that attitude of gratitude. Be thankful for the things that you got, because not very many people have that going on for them in their life. And when you pull the two, you got the Wheel of Fortune, good luck and prosperity. You guys are going to have, what an interesting way, especially when you've got this read, to have the two of these together. Good luck, good fortune, along with, appreciation of material gains,
Positive changes.
maybe buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, positive changes. Take advantage.
Right.
Use it to your advantage.
So for the month of August, Lucy received.
Now the Two of Swords. Now this symbolizes a stalemate situation, deadlock. You could be having feelings of confusion, unable to move. So you need to look at the situation logically and try a new approach. Okay?
So for the month, well, okay, let's go back. Let's recap. Because you had good luck in trying a new approach for the next month.
Yeah,
So keep that in
try a
mind.
new approach. Absolutely.
So for me, this is your third female energy. You guys got 3 queens on my side. So that's highly unusual to have that many. So there's a lot of female energy here. Now, just because it's female doesn't mean that a man can't embody these things. It's a little bit more emotional when you're dealing with the queens, but keep that in mind. So this is your third female energy, the Queen of Swords, which is about dynamic energy. It's about change. It's being strong-willed, honest, articulate, and it's willing to face the truth. She cuts through and she's no nonsense. So this month is all about truth and using your intuition from the High Priestess the month before, 2 months before, you know, segueing into enjoying your material stuff and the material things and the gains that you have, and then going into this dynamic energy of willing to face the truth and to see the changes around you. Again, you combine the two. You've got the Two of Swords and you've got the Queen of Swords. This is a double. So this is, again, all about emotions, seeing the truth, being able to make your choices and do it in such a way where you can see how it's going to benefit you and the ones that you care about the most.
Right. Maintaining your balance in life.
But being able to see the truth. Right. So embody the Queen this month, especially for those of you that feel that third read is more for you. Yeah. Embody the Queen this month, okay? Now for the month of September, Lucy received
5 of Cups. Now the 5 of Cups is about instability and change. Emotions are running high. You could feel disappointment, letdown, betrayal. Try to keep your mind set logically. Don't let the emotions rule you. Yeah. And it can be about a grieving process here too. So give yourself the time that you need to grieve. Realize that your emotions are running high, that you are a little bit unstable, and try to delay any decisions that you have to make. Yeah. Basically, that's it.
The thing that this card, you know, they're focusing on the 3 here that have dumped over, but you do have 2 good things behind you.
Yes, you do.
And again, this is just a separate read. You're dealing with the balance and the choices that you made from the month before. And some of you may feel like you've not made the right decision, but
give yourself time.
Right.
Okay. You're still in the process of going forward. You know what they say, the old saying, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Well, that can happen to anybody in any situation at any time. So be kind to yourself, okay?
Now, I received for the month of September the Wheel of Fortune, which talks about, again, good luck, good fortune, good things coming your way, almost like it brings about good changes. And you're coming from the Queen of Swords, which was willing to face the truth. And I really believe that this person faced the truth and is now, because of that, has had good luck and good things going your way. Right. Now, for the third read, when you're dealing with the Wheel of Fortune with good luck and you're dealing with the 5 of Cups, it's almost like this change has gone on. And you're feeling that change is bad, but it's actually not. Yeah. And again, I keep seeing the 2 cups here. And even though there's going to be some changes for you guys this month, it's going to be good for you in the long run, because it's actually going to turn things towards your favor. Right. Even though at the beginning you may feel like it's not, and that you may feel overwhelmed. And like Lucy said, you know, you need to be kind to yourself. There is good fortune and good changes coming around the corner. So keep that in mind for this month. So for the month of October, Lucy received
the Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords is a powerful card. It's triumph and celebration, as you can see by the lights in the sky. It has power. It's victory over your difficulties. You use your strength and your clarity of thought. You overcome your setbacks and adversity. Through your own actions, you use your reserves of strength and clarity of thought. Okay?
And I think it's a good segue from this. You made your decisions, and now,
It's
because of
clear-
it, you got a new beginning.
Absolutely.
So that's good. So keep that in mind. Even when you start to feel that way, you got the next month, which brings this. So for the month of October, I drew the Four of Pentacles. Now, normally, the Pentacles is about holding on to your money, making it to where you feel like you're afraid of you're going to lose it. But for this deck, it's a little bit different. It talks about material gains, love of power. It can talk about just kind of protection of what you have. And it can be that loss, but it's more looking upon it in such a way where you're able to protect what you have and watch your investments, not hoarding it. I guess I feel it's more that way for this. So you had the month before with the Wheel of Fortune in this read where you had all those good things and the fortune that was changing your way. And now you've got all this stuff and you're able to watch and protect what you've just gotten from the month before.
And you have the
When you combine the two,
powerful card, triumphant celebration, victory.
and you're able,
difficulties.
right,
Yes.
and you're able to use your money and budget and kind of watch because you've had all this good stuff happen to you now where you can see and you're able to invest wisely. So really be careful and considerate when you're deciding what to do this month when it comes to your money. Look at all your options, and it's got good stuff coming up for you on that too. So for the month of November, Lucy received
The Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands brings the feel-good factor into play. As you can see, the family and the fertile valley and the roses and everything. The wands are firmly planted in the ground, so it's stability resulting from your hard work. It's satisfaction. It's harmony with everything around you. Family, your whole life. You feel good. Yeah.
Okay. So for the month of November, I received the Queen of Wands. Now, this is your last female energy. But again, that's the third queen. And again, we're dealing with wands. So this month is about emotions, but it's also about the Queen of Wands is an independent person. She's courageous. She's confident. She's enthusiastic. And I really feel that for this month, you need to be the queen. You need to be independent. You need to be confident in what you are able to do because from before you had your investments, the Four of Pentacles, and you were able to turn around and do what you needed to, and it's made you confident. And I think that's good. I think it's a good energy to have. So for some of you, it'll be embodying the Queen of Wands. And when you put these two together, I really feel that for somebody, their confidence is going to make them shine. And it's going to get to where they're even going to be able to have a good relationship because of this. It's almost like because you're taking care of yourself, people around you are going to notice. And when you respect yourself and love yourself, people are going to respect and love you too. So for you this month, embody, and it's going to make your family life really good and bring about good times and good changes for you. Okay? So for the month of December, Lucy received
The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is kind of, he looks apathetic. There's nothing really wrong, but there's an air of indifference and a feeling of boredom due to his mood. As you can see there, he's ignoring the cup that's being brought to him. So what you need to do here is kick yourself into, say, hey, I can't be like this. I need to get moving so I don't miss any opportunities or any invitations, okay? Don't be apathetic.
No. So for this month, I received the Two of Wands. Now, this is talking about being bold. It's taking initiative, seizing the day. I know.
Yeah.
And I think that you, from the month before, using the Queen of Wands energy has kind of brought you into this where you're able to take that confidence, and it's making it so that you'll be able to take chances at the end of the year. And it's going to be good chances for you when you follow this read. Now, when you put the two of them together, it's almost like, you
I
know,
want this, not this.
right. You guys have a choice. You can be this way this month, or you can be this way. You can be apathetic and even missing the opportunities there for you, where you're not appreciating what you have, and because you've got all these cups here, but yet you're not even looking at this one here. Or you can be this guy. You can be bold. You can take the initiative. You can seize the day and make those things happen. What a good way to end the year. So be this guy, not this guy.
Absolutely.
Seize the day. Look at the opportunities that are being literally handed to you, especially here at the end of the year. What a way to end the year. So when we do this, we pull an oracle card. And for you guys, we received challenge your perception. So I'm gonna read it to you this time. Usually I let Lucy, but I'm going to. So it talks about you cannot challenge an outdated perception or one born from a lack of understanding if you are unwilling to put aside your feelings and beliefs and embrace another's point of view. To do so makes you aware of the whole and stands you up on high, where you can see that both parties involved in a dispute can act against an injustice. Both can be right, both can be wrong, and what one may perceive to be harmful may be seen as both healing and beneficial by the other. So I really think this year is going to be about, in all of the reads, challenging your perception on how you view things, deciding to have an attitude of gratitude, deciding to embody all these different energies, and to make your choices with confidence and not
Clarity.
Yeah. And you guys have got a lot of good things going for you this year. We're really excited. So challenge your perception. Try to think about things in a different way, in a different light. And it's going to benefit you in the long run, because we get so caught up in the tunnel vision sometimes that we don't even see the good things going on around us. Don't be like this guy. Okay?
Yeah.
You guys have got choices, and a lot of good things coming your way for you this year. So if you like what you've heard, go ahead and hit the like button. And I know a lot of people say it, but we want to know what's going on. You know, we're going to be pulling these cards we're going to use these as to start the months this year, because we really feel that this is a really good read for quite a few of you. So if you have anything that's going on, write it down. We really do want to know what's going on with you. If you like us enough, subscribe to us, and we'll be doing monthly reads and a couple other series and everything too. So anything else you want to say, Lucy?
No.
No.
That stuff covers it.
You guys walk in light, peace, and love this year. You've got, challenge your perception. Change the things around you so that you can be that person that's going to be a rock for your family. You're going to be able to seize the day and go forward. So
Absolutely.
in the meantime, we'll be talking to you soon.
Goodbye.